Welcome back. This is the third section of the video. You know, we started with a raw garage. And of course, what we did, the first thing, we wired it. The next step is we insulated the walls. Third step was we went ahead and we installed our compressor. The next step was the floor. Prepping the floor, getting it ready for a good coating. And that's what I chose right here, RockSolid Floors. So in order to make sure I give you the right information how to properly apply your RockSolid floor, I called my buddy Mike McAllister from RockSolid Floors to come by. He's an expert, going to give us all the help. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Now, tell me about RockSolid Floors.
We've been working with RockSolid Floors for about 5 years or so. And as you know, I have a passion for this product. It's not an epoxy-based product. This is a polyurea-based product. It's incredibly durable. It's a properly prepared floor. This product is impervious to steel wheels, floor jacks, jack stands, 4 times stronger than epoxy, flexible.
That's great. And of course, it stands up to all the harsh chemicals. You have gas, oil, grease, brake fluid, everything you find around in the shop. This is really a commercial-based product that you took to the do-it-yourselfer, is that right?
Correct, correct.
Well, you know, when you get this kit, you get a lot of good stuff in it. And again, I ground these floors. I rented a big grinder from a local home store. It had a little bit of work, but my floors were old, they were rough, and I did go to the RockSolidFloors.com website, looked at the video, because you got great videos there to guide people, and I saw the test. I put the water on it, beaded. That meant I had sealer on the floor. That had to come up, so I ground it. But there's another option other than grinding the floor, isn't it?
That's correct. We have the RockSolid Floors Safe Etch Solution. It's an amazing product. We've put a lot of time into this product. It's a green product. It's a replacement for your old muriatic acids.
Yeah, muriatic acid is bad stuff. You don't want to use that stuff. This is safe, it's easy to use. And what this does is it effervesces when you put it on the ground with water, hit it with a stiff bristle brush. When you can feel your floor and it feels like sandpaper, this has done its job. Now it's ready for the base coat to bond to it, and that's real important. And it's a no-brainer. It comes in the kit. All right, so the first step is prepping your floor, and then you want to patch the cracks. Now, what do you think of my patch job?
Well, Sam, for a first timer, I think you did pretty good.
I know there's a technique to this. What do you think?
Well, the RockSolid Fast Patch Kit's a real simple product to use. Let me show you how to do this.
That was great. Nice technique, buddy. You know, when you know what you're doing, it goes a lot smoother. The good news is the fast patch is down. You don't have to wait for it to cure. We can coat right over it. Now we're ready to put our primer body coat down, and it's going to look really, really nice. Now, here's your RockSolid Floors kit. Everything you need is in the box. By the way, they're the only ones in the industry that include the top coat. Top coat's not only what gives you your gloss, but it's what takes the abuse. What you get in the kit is 2 packages of different color decorative fleck. Okay, you get your Safe Etch solution. The interesting thing is, you not only get a set of written instructions, which are real easy to follow, but you get the DVD. Watch this before you do it. The first thing we're going to put on is the primer body coat, and of course, the top coat comes in this bag. You notice there's no cans. This is pretty interesting packaging. Show us how this works.
Well, Sam, this is a really unique delivery system. We wanted to take our commercial grade product and make it simple. You've got an A and a B side. Essentially, you knead the product just a little bit in each bag, okay? Then you roll the product into your center burst seal. Now,
okay. Cool. Burst right in there. Now, once you mix this product, it's already starting to cure. Now, just when you have cans, you're pouring it back and forth. It's already curing in the atmosphere. This has no oxygen yet. But when you mix it, you want to be ready. So have your roller, your paint can. This would be for cutting in the edges. Have everything ready to go.
The beautiful part about this, Sam, is you get all your product out of the bag.
Cut the edge like this?
Yes. You're mixing your product in a non-oxygen environment. Mm-hmm. No cans to deal with, no mixing, no mess.
Save me a little for that. Oh, that's plenty. Now I'll start cutting in the edges, and Mike will show us how to roll it.
All right, working in an M&W pattern, working in 4-foot sections. Mm-hmm. Now we've got about a 4-foot section here. We can go ahead and look at putting a little chip into that now.
The body coat primer is on. That's the tan color. We put the Fleck on it. You can see how beautiful these are. You can customize your man space. And remember, stuff like this is normally done by professional installers. RockSolid Floors are the only ones that give you this ability. All right, now the top coat mixes the same way as the primer body coat we put on. Now, RockSolid Floors has got this patented bag technology. You got part A and part B. You're gonna roll the bag, the seam opens up, you mix it in the bag. Think about it. When we get done, we'll squeeze this out. You got an aluminum foil bag going in the trash instead of 2-gallon cans and lids. So it really is ecologically great. And it's gonna go a lot further, isn't it, now that the floor's sealed here?
Absolutely. Now we have a nice smooth surface. We won't be using any near the material. This is where we're going to get our beautiful shine, our extreme durability for those steel wheels, floor jacks.
So even though it's mixing and starting to harden, nowhere near as fast as the pot cooking when you do the 2 cans.
Well, and you get a much better mix this way as well.
Absolutely. All right, so we'll just cut the corner off here. You can squeeze it just like a tube of toothpaste. Look at that. You can get everything out of it, every last drop. You ready to go to work?
I'm ready, Sam.
You know, this is exciting. Put this top coat down. I'm 24 to 48 hours from putting my hobby cars back in here, my benches and tools, and getting to work. And you won't take many floors where you'll do this. Here's some brake fluid. You know how harsh that is. You get it on the paint of a car, spill it on your floor. Look at that, beads right up. All you do is take yourself a shop towel, wipe it right up. Nothing to it, doesn't hurt the floor at all. The stuff is bulletproof. RockSolid Floors stands up to steel wheels on the jack, sliding it all around. Again, you're not gonna hurt it. I'll tell you how tough this stuff is. Charcoal lighter. Try that on your paint. Doesn't hurt a thing. Here's a neat thing you can do if you want to personalize your garage. You get somebody to make you a decal. You can get it at any vinyl shop. Sam's Garage, name of my radio show, name of my website. What you do is after you've got your primer coat down, got your Fleck on, and that's good, before you top coat it, put your decal down, top coat over it, seals it good, protects it, you can roll all over it, not gonna have any problem. It's a great way to personalize your garage. Well, take a look at this floor. It looks great. You know, the hardest part of this was prepping the floor, putting on the RockSolid floor coating. If you follow the instructions, the DVD that comes in the kit, it's really a piece of cake. This is a commercial grade product brought to the do-it-yourself by this man right here, Patrick Ilfey. Patrick, thanks for the help from you and Mike today.
No problem, Sam. We decided to bring RockSolid Floors to the marketplace, so do-it-yourself enthusiasts like yourself can do the floor yourself without having to hire a professional to come out and do it at a much cheaper cost, but yet have the same quality of floor finish that you're looking for.
Yeah, this thing is bulletproof. Again, you see all of the things it's resistant to. We never mentioned, but right here in the box, no hot tire pickup. That's a great thing, because when you park cars on paints and stains, those tires are hot. There's a lot of chemicals in tires. You back up and then you got the tire marks and the paint's come up with it, hasn't it?
That's a large problem with other do-it-yourself products, that's true.
So tell me where you can purchase this.
You can purchase this at major retailers throughout the U.S. as well as at rocksolidfloors.com, and we have a distribution in Canada and in Australia right now.
That's great. And I understand you're the only guys in the industry that offer a lifetime warranty on your product.
We're the only ones who offer polyurea, and we're the only ones because of that is we have a lifetime warranty because of the durability and the strength that this offers over traditional epoxy floor coatings.
Well, you give great support to folks because on their website, all the videos there, step by step by step. So before you get the kit, you can watch it, say, hey, I'm ready to do this, and you pick it up. Thanks again for your help.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank Mike for his help. Folks, I want to tell you, I hope you learned something from start to finish, making a garage, personalize it, making it nice to work in and safe with a good floor, good insulation, lights, good air system. Thanks for watching.